Hi everyone, welcome once again to my Disney Dream Vlogs. In today's video, I wanted to share with you what is it that we take in our backpack when we are touring the Walt Disney World parks. So if you're curious and want to see everything that we take in there and what bag we use, stay tuned and I'll show you. So this is the backpack that we use for the parks. This is a Samsonite backpack. This came with a set of luggage that I bought. I will link the video where I talk more about it. It will be right up at the top of this video in the info cards. But it came with 2 more luggages. But in the meantime, like I said, it'll be up at the top where you'll find more information of my previous video. But I love the straps in this backpack. As you can see, they're nice and wide, which is very comfortable. This part right here hooks onto the luggage when we're at the airport. I don't have to worry about carrying it around. I just slip it right on top of my luggage handle and we're set to go. So I use this as one of my carry-on items and it's perfect because it's just awesome. The strap right here is also very nice and sturdy, and it has 2 side pockets, mesh pockets on the sides, which is awesome, and they expand pretty good. So there's one of them on the side and here is the other one on the other side, which is amazing. But now let's get on to the very important parts. As you can see here, it is the logo of the Samsonite. I don't know if you can tell, but that's what it says. And here we have the first front pocket. And we open it and it kind of partially opens all the way. It has 2 of these little expandable things right there. Gives you a little bit of extra room. And as you can see, it has many little compartments right here. And it's very nice and practical. All sorts of stuff you can put in there, as you will see later on in the video. Now this video, I'm not really showing you how it is that I pack the things because it's just not, you'll see that I end up moving stuff all around, but it's just to give you an idea of what kind of stuff I put in this bag. And like, for example, that little zip up mesh bag, oh, it's so wonderful. But as you can see behind that, there's like a deeper pocket that doesn't have any compartments. And I just love this layout of this backpack. Then behind that front pocket, there's another zipped up area. That one's more open where it doesn't have really any compartments, any pockets. You can just basically put anything you want, clothes, anything. It's really up to you. But I like it. It's nice and open. And you know, it's really much up to you what you can put. And then behind that is the other one. Ideally, this is more of a laptop. It's what it was advertised in the box, in the luggage set. See, right here is where you could put like a little tablet or a small little notebook laptop. And it comes with this little Velcro strap so you can keep it in there nice and secure. Or I use this to even travel with my actual gaming laptop, which is what I use to edit, and I have put it in this larger area back here. But you know, this doubles as my carry-on luggage on the airport and my park bag. It's very versatile and I love it because it's very comfortable, light material, and this is the stuff that I take in the park. So obviously my wallet is a must because that's where I carry my ID, my credit card, and just essential stuff like that. So I put it in there. I kind of hide it behind this little pocket because I don't want it to be so visible to everyone, but at the same time, I do want it easily reachable for me. And gum, because we all know that Disney doesn't really sell gum. So I usually try to take gum or mints of sorts. And that's why I said this is not how I pack it, because how I pack my stuff, because you'll see later on in the video I end up moving that pack. And then this magical bag right here is super important to me because this is where I keep my external battery. And I put it in this little bag just for extra safekeeping, just to protect it a little bit more, but that's a must. And then in this little extra bag, I put things that I don't want to get wet. I want to give it a little extra protection, and this is like a plastic kind of bag. And that's where I put my battery packs and extra memory cards, even though they are in their little case. I just want to give it extra protection, and I put them in here in this little pleather bag. just to give it a little extra protection from water rides or in case it rains. And in that same little tiny bag, I put some tissue paper or Kleenex, just in case we end up needing them. And I put 2 AA batteries, which you'll see why I carry batteries. And also I put some Band-Aids, just a little bit. I don't have to take a whole case of them. And that one I put in that second little compartment right there. And like I said, these are just some items that I do end up needing, just in case, like those wipes right there in case we go to an area where it's dirty, sticky, or we get sticky from our, whatever we're eating. And some lip balm, because with the sun, and I suffer from dry lips anyways. Some pennies. My daughter likes to do the coin press thing, so I carry pennies. Hair ties, because with the Florida heat and our hair, my daughter and I are always struggling with, This is essential for not just chafing, but also if you're wearing a pair of shoes that cause friction in certain areas of your feet. This is great for it, especially if you happen to get your feet wet or whatever. This is great for that. So I stick that in there just in case for extra comfort. I have this small spray of bug spray that I want to carry just, for extra protection. I put it here in this area where it's supposed to be. Allegedly it's for pens. Well, I stick it in there, so it's quite helpful to have that right there. And I love and need my hand sanitizers. I usually carry more than one of these because I use it for everything: before eating, after getting on rides, touching stuff. I carry one of these hanging outside of the backpack just for easy access. So I put that out there, and then I stick the extra one inside in case the other one we happen to run out. I just hate germs. And then I didn't have a smaller pill carrier, but just to show you, I always carry pills with me, pain relieving pills, because I just need to, but I just showed you that one. Usually it's in a smaller area. Then plastic little resealable bags. I carry a sandwich bag size and like half a gallon one, or a quart size. I don't even know the size, but a large and a smaller one. These are for extra snacks that we might have left over, or even if we have any wet item, clothes like socks that we want to put in there just for protection, or anything. You never know what you might need. These don't take up any space, don't weigh anything, so it doesn't hurt to have them there. So that's why we keep them in there, especially with trying to go to Food and Wine this year. And then these are super essential for water rides now that we're trying to go on one of the water parks. These are for our phones to protect them. And ponchos. Speaking about water, it rains. These are super inexpensive. These are disposable. We keep a few there. If it rains, we use them, and then we just dispose them. We don't have to worry about carrying them all around. These I put in this little pouch back here and just seal them up. And last time we were fortunate that it didn't really rain, so we just keep them back there just in case. Sunglasses. I use these puppies everywhere, so of course these are a must. My camera, this is what I use to take pictures and what I use to vlog, and it's waterproof, so yes, definitely take my camera for easy access. I put it right in there, and it's a tough camera, so it can withstand anything. And yeah, and what person doesn't need their little tripod, little monopod, especially when vlogging? So that is a must for me to take too. And with the heat, I take my cooling towels. I usually have two, this one and the other one that's my favorite. The other one is like a Frog Togs, I think. I don't even remember the name. I can't find it, therefore I use just this one to show you, but I need to find the other one just in time for our vacation because we need it. But basically that's all we pack inside our backpack. Just try to take what's essential and what we really need. These, even though it looks like it was a lot, it's really not. On the side pockets, this is what I take, which is the handheld operated fan, battery operated. That's what you needed for, that's why I needed the batteries. As you can see, it also has water, so it sprays water and it cools us down. So it was very helpful. So I took a filtered water bottle. This helped a lot with that Florida water taste. And that's it. We try to keep it light, and the material of this backpack helped it because it's a very light material. The straps also made it very comfortable. The material of this backpack made it so that if it rained or when it got wet with the water rights, the water didn't seep in through so much. It took a while. It's not waterproof, but it did help quite a bit. So that is what all we take in our backpack. At least that's what we took last year in September 2016. And yeah, we took in our first Disney World trip, which is back in September 2016, and this is what we plan on taking on our second trip, which will also be in September of 2018. We found it very helpful. We don't think we took too many things. We only took what we felt was essential, and we actually did use these things, most of these things. And if not, we only limited to things that we might be useful and needed in case of an emergency, or needed, like really needed, not just, you know, to pack it. We wanted to pack light and not have to carry so much stuff where we would be tired carrying the backpack. So I hope you guys found this somewhat helpful. It gave you some ideas. But yes, that's all for today's video. Let me know if you guys want any specific videos you want me to share with you. I do have some future plans for more videos. For example, my favorite tech or gadgets that we do take for Walt Disney World and some recommendations. I will be linking down below some of these things that I did mention. It's my Amazon affiliate page that I do have and use for my other second channel, which is Itza Nails and Beauty. That's more for nail stuff that I do. I mentioned it in a previous video where I do acrylic nails. I will be bringing a design that I did for Toy Story, so stay tuned for that. I know it's just something fun that you can do. I'll explain for that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you did find this video somewhat useful or helpful, or at least entertaining. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe, and share. Why not? Maybe somebody will find it useful. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and like I always say, keep Disney dreaming.